Before the video starts, I would like to thank you guys for the support I've been given on my latest videos. I would never expected so many people wanting the expose video genre to come back, but here we are now. Today's video will be a serious topic, and it will be pretty close to illegality. If you remember Chaoz Owl, you know that this guy committed illegal stuff which I've covered over 2 videos. Part 3 coming soon, by the way. Well, the person we will be talking about today committed terrible stuff which people don't seem to take very seriously. It is time to make this person pay the price and bring justice to the tabs community once and for all. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, Boom.
Totally accurate battle simulator. Your girl is mad cause I don't wanna date her. If you don't like me, then you are a hater. Totally accurate battle simulator.
Boom is well known in the tabs community, especially in the modding community. They're the author of the MoreGirlsMod, which is tabs' first NSFW mod. The description indicates, just a mod that adds some girls. Now you may be asking yourselves, but Darwin, what makes this so illegal? This is a simple NSFW mod I also used to play with the Jenny mod on Minecraft. Yeah, I think we get the point, buddy. The problem is not the mod in itself, but rather a minute detail that changes everything. Thunderstore is a public platform, which means that anyone can upload anything they want. In Boom's case, his mod is supposed to be an NSFW mod which wasn't given any proper NSFW tag. So when young children would search for the favorite tabs mods to play, they'd stumble upon Boom's atrocity. Yes, Boom, you might have traumatized a bunch of kids due to your stupid mod. Now thankfully this problem was fixed after the modder G's contacted Mythic Thunderstore's owner to give the mod the NSFW tag. Well, guess the fuck what? That is one problem solved for the team. But the true question is Boom a gooner, and was the mod made specifically for gooning intents? A lot of people seem to brush it off as a huge joke, but it is not, and it's time to prove it once and for all. Let's dive below the surface and see what the iceberg has to uncover.
Totally accurate battle simulator. Your girl is mad cause I don't wanna date her. If you don't like me, then you are a hater. Totally accurate battle simulator.
If you genuinely thought that the female characters shown in the mod weren't enough, let me tell you that this isn't it for Boom's gooning habits. Let's tackle what is so far known as the lightest thing possible, the mod's future update. Boom seems to have planned that the female characters lactate, as shown in this image. Even if it is not 100% confirmed, this is something that we can suppose is going to be happening. So yeah, in only 30 fucking seconds I managed to break the theory that this mod was a joke. Get fucked, losers. Anyways, that's not it, let's get to the creepier stuff. Boom is on a platform known as Pixiv, where he regularly posts stuff generally under the name Zacko World. And judging from what is being posted, I already want to hang myself. On the Pixiv we can find several images of tabs characters from the MoreGirlsMod and sexual positions. You will come to realize later that Boom is sexually attracted to bunnies, large breasts and ahegao faces. Tabs is also not the only game where Boom decides to make NSFW creations. If you look at his Steam profile and check his workshop items, you will see an item named Zacko World, which is in reference to his quote-unquote fantasy world on Pixiv. Of course the thumbnail in itself is already lewd. And Boom also posts a few of these suggestive images on Pixiv. People Playground seems to be another game where he enjoys to goon. If you thought this was it, no it's not, because Boom once again reveals more of his fetishes, which you will see later on. They include urine, sperm and lactation, as previously mentioned with the MoreGirlsMod's update. Luckily for you guys, his video game gooning habits are probably the lightest out of the bunch. Let's cover the rest of the Pixiv and what Boom creates. Let me tell you guys that you're in for a treat, as we got at least 80 images to go through. First off, we got a very weird comic teaching us a very important life lesson. If a soldier takes off her uniform, she will become weak. Now this was such a poetic statement that it made me cry. I thank you, Boom. The comic then ends with a statement that a 52-year-old sexual assaulter would make. Because yes kids, apparently watching people bathe without their consent is fully legal. This is a drawing depicting various women of various ages in Zacko world, Boom's fantasy world. So far this looks like a normal depiction, right? Well, wait till you see what Boom wrote about this. Children who grow up in an environment with sufficient food and nutrition will develop a particularly sexy figure, far surpassing their peers and possibly surpassing other ordinaries, as such children are generally more favored. I would like to remind you guys that he's talking about children. I guess that Boom loves to hit on 10-year-old girls then. This weird drawing depicts two women apparently comparing their breast sizes, as said by Boom themselves. Alright, now let's do a lightning round. I'm not going to talk, but just going to show you the amount of drawings there are where girls piss their fucking pants. Are you ready? Alright, let's begin. Alright, now that we are done, let's check the number. And wow, isn't that surprising? 15 art pieces that feature urine. It's probably one of his biggest fetishes. Alright, now let's do the same thing with milk. You know the drill. And this was just the tip of the iceberg. I did not mention the drawings of necrophilia. Or even literal rape. Maybe kidnapping too, why not? And finally the weird mentions of sex, because of course there's sex in Zacko world. Either way, you get the point, the dude is a fucking degenerate. Now we are facing a bigger issue. Boom is hosting a porn ring, thanks to his Discord server, where people can freely post the porn they enjoy jacking off to. And if you know, thanks to me, that Boom is a degenerate, you don't even want to know where these people can go. Zacko world is the server we'll be investigating. Let's see if these members are as perverted as Boomies. And yep, as expected they aren't better. Boom has gotten almost 400 members in his shit server and all of them are just degenerates which are at the same level of decency as him. For example, this guy refers to a character who's supposed to let out a ton of breast milk when they die. And if you thought this was a joke, nope, it's not. But did we really expect anything anyway from a guy that plays in porn games? Yeah, not a single one of the members is okay in the head. They all post stuff with milk, urine and dead bodies. Once again, is this really surprising coming from the guy who joins Tabs Rule 34 Discord servers? Is this really surprising from the idiot that gets banned for posting NSFW content in the Tabs modding community's biggest Discord server? Is this really surprising coming from the guy that makes women pee themselves and lactate? And finally, is this really surprising coming from the guy that promises stuff and never goes through with it because his dumbass doesn't know basic internet terms that he refers to every single day? At this point I can safely say that Boom never ceases to amaze me. Either way, I got a video to finish and I wanna end with one last thing.
Totally accurate battle simulator. Your girl is mad cause I don't wanna date her. If you don't like me then you are a hater. Totally accurate battle simulator.
Starfan used to be Boom's modeler. And after several verbally abusive interactions with Boom in October, Starfan decided to quit altogether in November. Now of course we don't have the conversations, but honestly I would prefer believing an actual modder over a serial gooner. And if you were wondering, even Starfan himself doesn't recommend you install the mod. That's why Starfan is a based modder. Oh, and what do I see here? Hercules the porn defender from the beginning of the video. Wow, how surprising. Crazy how the same people always come in to defend such a fucking degenerate. You guys have no dignity whatsoever. Now let's talk about the second topic of the chapter, which is FHP slime. If any OGs remember, I made fun of his terrible mods in an old video named Tab's Bad Mods Review. Today we are not going to talk about his terrible mods, but his collaboration with the psychotic Boom. In the MoreGirlsMod's description, FHP Slime is mentioned as a collaborator, and specifically for technical support. I don't know why FHP would want to be associated with that freak, but who knows, it's his own business. However, what I cannot condone is FHP Slime posting MoreGirlsMod teasers without any censor. And he let out this golden reaction after being reminded that he fucked up. Luckily these messages were deleted later on, but overall it's forever marked in history, and it shows that you cannot even trust your favorite creators.
Totally accurate battle simulator. Your girl is mad cause I don't wanna date her. If you don't like me then you are a hater. Totally accurate battle simulator.
Welp, we finally reached the end of the video. If you do not count Chaoz Owl, Boom is by far the sickest individual I have ever had to investigate in this series. I have never seen such graphic content and I'm amazed that this comes from our community as overall it is full of children. I think that's all I had to say. This video was planned for such a long time, and it took me 3 whole fucking days to gather the evidence and edit it to look as good as possible. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it was worth it. That was it. This was Detective Darwinoss. Have a great day, and see you soon.